The mark of a great artist is sacrifice, stumbling down a continual path for glory at the expense of all else, endeavoring for the purpose even as the pleasures of life fade away. When the world cannot accurately interpret the art, it fears the artist. The desperate and the meek are already ensnared, and the skeptics soon shall no longer die on their hill of indifference. The mark of a great artist is sacrifice, but greater still is the emblem of a prophet, a sacrifice of blood. Welcome to the City of Gods.
Alexia stared blankly into the gloomy corner, eyes focused on Harper's empty bed. The sheets were strewn about like they always are, like footprints in the sand left behind from someone that was never there. That side of the room felt colder, like it was haunted with the laughs they used to share. The cryptic note still lay on the table, serving to be an ever-present, looming reminder of the dread that befell their town. It had been over a month since Harper was filed as a missing person, one of many, made even more a topic of never-ending gossip, no thanks to the talk of rumors on social media. Alexia grew desensitized to the panic. All of those alarm bells had driven her deaf to the snarling growls of an insidious beast. Instead, the sirens telling her to run just sounded like two measly little notes on a keyboard. The world around her continued as it was, though tinged with the shadow of recent events. People searched for their missing friends and loved ones, though no one ever showed. The entire community was stuck between a jagged rock and a hard place higher than the peaks. No one could agree if there was some massive conspiracy theory or if this was some sort of impossibly complex practical joke that no one was clued in on. The Herald's drawings were never taken down. Hysteria made people afraid that desecrating the art would lead to misfortune or other fates that were perhaps worse. The vanishings led people to fear for their lives, as though they could be next for little to no reason. Others disagreed that the disappearances were even happening at all. Their concerns were not with some mystical threat beyond comprehension. Their belief was that this was some sort of new government experiment. What would a town be driven to do if random residents began to disappear and no one trusted each other? Perhaps not far-fetched. After all, it would have been one hell of a social experiment. Alexia wrestled with regret while everyone else in the community seemed to descend into shivering unease. Stephen's plan for greatness was coming to fruition day by day. The social media accounts were still anonymous, and none of it would